Welcome back to Spyro Reignited.
He-Man.
This is Spyro 1.
No, this is Thundercats.
And in the last part, we took on... Anyway, in the last part, we took on two of the toughest levels this game had to offer with the Treetops and Misty Bog. Now we're going to take on the boss with Metalhead.
Oh, you mean those fuckers from Jak 2?
Yes.
This is the original Metalhead.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because Jak was made by Naughty Dog.
Confronting Metalhead.
I was birthed in a lab by Naughty Dog.
Oh.
Birthed in a lab.
I'm a test tube baby.
That is now confirmed science canon for Gaming Stooges.
Science canon for Gaming Stooges.
Yep.
So this is Metalhead. The level takes place in a sort of a fort.
Oh, I get it.
I
They
like
have
this.
buckets on their head. Wait, I don't get it.
Well, that's not the... I was going to say that the boss is Metalhead. But yes, there are armored...
This is the options menu.
Oh yeah. I checked to see what the volume balance was. There's two major enemies in the level leading up to the boss. One of them is those monkeys from before that throw bananas, but now they have armor. And also the enemies
Did that guy
from
just
Treetops
die
that
by
were-
running into the wall?
Yeah, he was thrown into it.
Oh, okay.
The large monkeys threw
So
them.
yeah, those other... Yeah, the large monkeys, just like in Treetops, they can, like, throw the smaller ones. So, they basically build on mostly just the enemies from Treetops. I check around to make sure that I didn't miss anything. I'm going to take a little bit of time with Metalhead, like the level, because it is a little tricky to get through, like, getting all the gems. The few side areas that you can get to that aren't blatantly obvious like they typically are in most levels in this game, which is perfectly fine. We're about 4 worlds in, so I would expect that to start happening.
I'd expect it to happen during the first world. Make people work for it.
But Landon, this game is meant for kids.
This game's for babies.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this game's for kids and girls.
No. This game's for babies.
This game's for babies?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that? What's that we used to say? Like, this is gay and for men.
Yes. And then...
I don't understand what the fuck that was about.
I don't know.
I don't
And
know.
then the opposite was for kids and girls.
Yeah.
I think it was because, wasn't it a joke with you and one of your coworkers, Landon?
Oh god, maybe.
Ah!
Either coworker or IRL friend.
Yeah. Anyway, you have to go down here into this little river, trying not to get hurt like I did. And there's these steps here and a bunch of treasure.
Oh god, I just saw that fucking light.
There's a key. We need this key so that we can break a treasure chest. Also, there's more treasure.
Isn't that generally how it works?
Also,
the purpose of the key has not changed within the last 10 parts? Okay,
yes,
perfect.
It has. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to mention, I made an error. Back in Magic Crafters, I mentioned that one of the treasure chests, in order to open it, you had to use the supercharge. That's not technically correct. It does have a key that's associated with it, but if you break the chest open using the supercharge, then the key just disappears, because obviously it's not necessary. I don't know why I tried that. The key for that treasure chest is actually found in that little cave, that like little indent in the cave that I showed off, like right near the end of the home level before we went to Alpine Ridge. But yeah, basically there's a few levels in this game where you can substitute the key, which very much does exist, with supercharge,
Which doesn't exist.
or something similar. Which it has to exist if the
It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. This is
Metalhead
Sadiki.
all charged
That
up
is a
to
big
meet
boy.
you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt
Even his
the
head
power
is big.
supply.
Only a...
So this is Metalhead. In order to beat him, just like the guy mentioned, you need to break all of the stuff supplying power to him. When they're green, it's okay to charge through them. If they are red, then they will electrocute you because he is sapping their power. So just,
Red light.
you know,
Green light.
green light. And then when you do that, he decides to
What
run
the
off
fuck?
like a little bitch.
By the way, how do you feel about the fact that they like I've said this before, but like they do the Sonic 1 thing where like
Ow.
the boss room is not really a room so much as it's like its own level.
Ow.
I mean, it gives you more to play.
I guess. Well, it's just because Ripto's Rage, everything is like a dedicated arena.
I'm going to be honest, and this is a opinion shared with much of the Spyro community. The bosses in this game are bad.
Yeah.
The levels are okay, but let's be real, the reason why these levels have any sort of value... Spyro, go back! There was a gem! There was a gem! Damn it!
Nope.
Well, there's gems up here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's gems
mission
up here,
accomplished.
so that's fine.
There's
No!
two.
There, you just looked down, there was more! Oh my
There
god!
wasn't just one gem.
Oh
there
my
was
god.
2 gems.
Anyway, like...
I thought I had bad
ahead.
eyesight.
Go ahead, Jack.
I'm getting Sonic Unleashed PTSD.
Oh god.
Trader, what are
But yeah,
that cannot be comfortable, Trader. What are you doing?
the levels are okay, but the bosses themselves in those levels are honestly bad. Like they might as well just be a glorified regular enemy
Yeah,
because that's what they are.
kind of seem that way.
In fact, I mean, to be honest, all 4 of the bosses we fought so far have been nothing short of literally just more menacing versions of regular enemies we've already fought. Toasty, the scarecrow guy, was basically just like the shepherd.
He was probably the
From
worst of it,
Stonehill.
too, because
Yeah.
he went down really quick.
So yeah, Toasty is that, and then Dr. Shemp is basically just like any version of like those like the ladies that like are by the cauldrons and like the flaming pots. And then Blowhard is basically just like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of different colored gems. So pretty. And then basically Blowhard is just like the wind or like thunder wizards from the same levels anyway, so like... And then Metalhead is probably just kind of a... I guess it's basically a souped up version of the guys that they like can shock the ground in Terrace Village and the homeworld.
At least Metalhead has more
with their
interesting concept for how you take care of him.
Yes. I did like that. I like the fact
It's
that...
not direct combat, whereas the other ones
Can we-
is.
Can someone mod this game so that like Metalhead is exactly the same except he's wearing a Slayer t-shirt?
Oh my god. and then Spyro needs to be modded to wear a tap out t-shirt and fight Spyro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And
Spyro without the tap out
yeah.
t-shirt.
Who is stronger, Spyro with or without tap out t-shirt? You decide.
So you'd think the top out t-shirt like would give you a boost in like coolness because like obviously he's wearing the tap out t-shirt, but like that could also lead to overconfidence.
It's really anyone's game.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Also, the tap out shirt is at an inherent disadvantage because they'll be drowning in pussy the entire time.
It's true.
Oh god.
Now, here's the question: when is someone going to get a tap out T-shirt in D&D?
Oh god,
Oh god.
please! And then we have to fight. No. It's just a fight against like one of our clones, but they have a tap out T-shirt.
Yes. Actually,
Anyway, there's all the gems. No. I was gonna say, here's something funny. Imagine Isaac wearing all of his armor, and then over the armor is a Tap Out T-shirt.
We joke about clones
My
of
God.
people, but there's actually a place where we could probably find another Averna. So
my
it
God.
could happen.
Oh god, the Averna's gonna have the Slayer T-shirt.
Well, in the original Lexine's quest, there's the place where you are able to use the bonus characters, the DLC characters,
Yep.
and Averna's
and
one of those
there is another-
characters.
Oh Jesus.
So we could run into a case of two Avernas, and the way we have to decide which one's which is one has to wear a Slayer t-shirt, the other one has to wear a Tap Out t-shirt. It's brilliant.
Oh.
10 out of 10, send it to print.
Anyway, now that we've beaten the boss, we're going to go take on Wild Flight, which I'm sure you probably already forgot the location.
I don't even know where we're at right now.
We're
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's weird. You go underground to go fly.
I know, right? It's kind of odd.
Uh,
Anyway, we are going to be going into Wild Flight. Wild Flight is actually the second to last flight level. There's one more in the next world. This one is mostly above water, making it probably my least favorite because you have to get very dangerously close to the water and goop.
This is definitely not underground. Or at night, where the rest of the world takes place. Basically, the hub world, at least.
you know what?
Yeah, no, this is totally different than the rest of Peacemakers.
You know, going underground to appear somewhere not underground with a bunch of water kind of reminds me of the fucking, what was it? The underwater space fortress in, like, the desert
Oh god.
Anyway,
yeah.
from Kirby.
I'm sure you guys probably noticed, but I did do a jump cut to the successful run. It took me, I want to say, like 3 tries. I messed up mostly because, like, you have to make some very sharp turns to hit some of these targets, and like I said, it is very easy to accidentally touch the water. So if you are a first-time player, yeah, be very careful for that. But this level, of all the flight levels, is still my overall favorite, because look at how easy it is to I finished 17 seconds, dude. Still on the clock. Like, if you know what you're doing, like, this is the easiest one. It's just so enclosed, and everything is so close together. As long as you can hit everything, you're good.
Well, here's the thing. You say it's enclosed, but the thing is that if you're not used to, like, maybe making tight turns, or you're just shit with aerial controls, it could fuck you up.
Like I said, it takes some practice, because, let's be real, it's not going to be something you're going to do on your first try. But, like, none of the flight levels are really, and some of them are difficult for different reasons. But I find the most difficult ones the ones where, because of your strict time limit, there's, like, a large space between certain sections that can just drain your time and make it harder to actually complete as consistently as you might want to. In any case, we are going to go ahead and head over to the next world, which
I
is...
feel much better now that so many dragons have
Oh
been
god,
rescued.
of course you are.
Jump in the balloon and I'll show you the
We cured his
Dreamweaver
depression,
world.
so now we can go to
Ready go?
Dreamweavers.
Oh, now we gotta fight Kirby.
Yay.
But yeah, it's like, you know what? When it comes to bosses in the first game, I think the challenge is the level itself, because the boss is like a bitch.
Yeah. The bosses are much better in the second and third game. I would argue the bosses are overall better in the third game, although the third game also lacks a truly satisfying final boss like the second game has, because
Ripto's better.
the Ripto fight is just amazing.
That's because
like,
it keeps like progressing into something different.
Yeah, like it's a 3-phase fight, and it's like we'll get to it, but it is legitimately like one of my favorite bosses in any 3D platformer. It's just really good.
Isn't this?
This is Dreamweaver's.
Oh, it's Skyward Sanctuary or Skyward? Fuck.
Skyward,
Sanctuary.
Skyward Sword. It's Skyward Sword plus Sky Sanctuary.
Legend of Zelda Knuckles.
The Legend of Zelda and Spyro the Dragon and Knuckles. Ow.
Ow,
So
you got
the
bitch slapped.
Motherfucker.
so the enemies in this world,
Oh,
are
fuck.
these like troll-like enemies. There is a cannon that is on a little island that can change the enemies from big to small and vice versa. There's going to be an enemy manning that cannon that's going to randomly throw those lasers out and make things bigger or smaller. So you need to avoid the enemies, specifically the armored ones, because if they're big plus the armor, you cannot kill them until they switch back.
We got ourselves a cannon.
There's also these little Joker Jester guys that if you flame them or charge them, they will turn into a clock, and that clock will have a certain amount of time, and they'll do something with a switch, and you can interact with stuff that will help you progress the level as long as you get to it in time.
Shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds alright to me.
Oh, fucking Merlin over here.
I don't know why, but for some reason the whirlwinds in this level are light green rather than the usual blue.
It's just light green's a
Because
better
it's
color.
Magic.
That too.
That guy's a fucking wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
They make some weird noises.
Cars,
too.
cars, cars! Get your
Oh,
cars today. Oh,
Got shot in the ass.
Yeah, this is a fun level.
There's a lot. I call this Dimp's Island because it's all fucking pits.
it's just the pits.
Oh, I get it.
Ha
Because
cha cha cha.
you gotta charge them when they're small. Because I forgot for some reason big enemies are immune to being charged.
Well, yeah, I just mentioned that. Because of the fact that they're armored, you literally can't kill them. At least like I said, the armored ones, obviously. You literally cannot kill them if you...
Oh, those gems.
Yeah, I know.
But the gems.
But I'm gonna go get these ones first.
But the gems.
But the gyms.
The gems.
Hey, he just fucking He just fucking did the goddamn. What is it?
The hover boots.
Yeah, from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. They have like a slight amount of hovering ability while they're like walking on stuff. Pretty cool.
Fucker.
Turn to the left. No,
Yeah.
no, go the other way. There's a couple gems. This is the Dark Passage portal. We'll be going to that in a
Whoa.
moment.
Ooh.
Turn.
No, there's red gems.
Turn. Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
one right here
despite
that we just passed. Okay,
Oh.
good.
You know, despite the fact you can't jump with the hover boots, I actually think you get a little bit more distance with them. Well, at least depending on the environment you're on. Otherwise, they might fuck you.
So that's the laser I was talking about. Now we have control. I have assumed control.
Sometimes.
Attention all units of the Solar Federation. Planets. Fuck. I fucked it up.
God damn it.
God
Fake
damn
fan.
it.
I'm a fake fan.
The fakest one I know.
What are you aiming for?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh.
Did you do the 360 no scope?
Oh,
Is that what
that
you're doing?
auto lock on is bullshit.
Cloud?
The cloud died?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I'm listening.
Okay.
It's like, do I have to stand in now?
Hello, Spyro.
Wow, this guy's a
Hey, it's
fucking
me.
stick.
Time when I toasted that nasty Nork.
What about gas
Wait, what?
board?
I just called him a stick as soon as Jack said that.
I said, hey, it's me.
Yeah. So I always said that Jack looks like a twig.
Damn.
Oh, he's skinny as fuck.
So now that we've cleared the enemies out in this area, and also we've shrunken these guys, we can actually kill them, and we can go up there. There's something I don't show off up there that I'll mention when I actually start moving up there. But first, I do want to take a trip over here because I did not show this off. This is the path to the boss world, and also over to the left is the balloonist that will take
Hey,
us
it's
to the
me,
final
but French.
Oui,
world.
oui.
Oh my god.
Well done, Spyro.
Hon hon!
You know what lies in store for you. Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever
It's
find.
okay, guys. I'm
Are
French.
you
I can
ready
make
to
fun of
go?
them.
Wow.
Oh god.
So going up here is what will lead us to the flight level of the game, or the flight level of the game, the flight level of this world. I don't show it off, but right on that same little ledge where the gem is, you see how there's like that little, what looks like a doorway, but it's a wall? You can actually walk right through that, and it'll take you to a secret room. The secret room has nothing in it. There's no
What?
gems or anything, but it does have like a little green pedestal for whatever reason. And I think there's a skill point associated with that. It's a hidden room that was added to just the remakes. It was not in the original, and like I said, it serves like no other purpose. So I don't know why it's there. Perhaps I'll edit it in and share and show it off sometime before we leave this world, if you guys want, but it's like 5 seconds of basically
What do I-
just a room
I get the feeling you
with
missed the
nothing in
jump.
it. I missed multiple gems already.
Cause like maybe this is my eagle eyes whenever they decide to work. But when you blew up those fireworks like way back there, it almost looked like there was one that jumped behind you.
Latif.
Oh, look at this guy.
Welcome to the
He's
dream
Beerus,
of
or at least he looks like him.
While
Or he's the
chasing
outfit
Nasty's
anyway.
minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is.
I don't think the dragon worlds would be able to handle having a god of destruction.
Actually, it's more like, hey, if you're the god of destruction, why don't you do this shit?
So the gods of destruction are lazy.
Well, Beerus is. Apparently some of the other ones actually do shit.
That portal over there will take us to Lofty Castle, which is basically going to be our last level of this world, because I do most of the levels in order. There's all 300 gems. Anyway, in the next part, we're going to take on Dark Passage and possibly another level or two. I don't know. We'll see you then.